Now, what's weird is that it feels like I just hit puberty last week. This month I turned 20, or last month as I'm recording this now, and this is probably coming out in July. Man, I started making videos at 11 years old. So last month a lot went on, and I can't recall if everything I'm about to talk about actually happened in June, but this is a decent enough summary. Expect to find some cool art, YouTube channel recommendations, anime, and video games that I just enjoyed from the past month. I mean, like others, I was just sat there losing my mind at that damn PS5 presentation. Can we just accept that the way Microsoft just announced their next gen console was kind of like, okay? And then Sony's was like, give me Kena and the Bridge of Spirits, I think it was called. That game looks so beautiful. All I have to say about that new Ratchet & Clank, I saw one too many people on the timeline acting up. That's all I'm gonna say. So this month there was some Steam summer sales and I got around to picking up a few games, one of which was Mirror's Edge. Now if you follow me on Twitter, you know that game affected me. Just being chased by people in first person, if you don't make certain jumps, falling to your death, that's messing me up in some ways. Nah, I've got to jump off this ledge and try to make this jump that I know I'm not gonna make, and then next thing I know I'm dying. And yeah, another game I literally inserted into my PS4 to play for about 2 hours, and I still am yet to go back to it, is Devil May Cry 5. And boy, the introduction to that game is just crazy. Within like 2 minutes of the game, you're playing through it, crazy music going on, you're doing combos. Cool. Same with another game, Metal Gear Rising. Super fast, energetic, but I find the counter in that system really hard to pull off, so I haven't really proceeded with that much. Final Fantasy's always interested me, I've always wanted to get into it. So I thought, you know, with the release of the remake, I was just initially going to play the remake, but then I thought, nah, I'll respect the classics. And since I'm on a JRPG binge, I think we should play some new and old stuff. So I've been playing through the classic Final Fantasy game, and it is charming as hell. I love everything about it. I hate to be a sheep, but it is just so good. It's that good. It's got pre-rendered backgrounds and all the characters look like Lego characters. Like, it just reminds me of, like, I don't know, kind of like Sprite days of Pokemon. Graphically, it's super limited, and the story it's trying to tell is so big and grand. It still manages to capture it. The soundtrack is insane, and obviously the battle theme goes hard. Final Fantasy VII Original, so good. And of course, I've started to play the remake. Yeah, it's just great. Final Fantasy franchise I cannot wait to get more into. I ain't gonna say too much when a nigga. So, YouTube stuff. Firstly, I want to congratulate my boy Querxes for reaching 20,000 subscribers. That's huge. He's shown nothing but love to me since about last year, and we got a little something cooking, so don't worry about that. He's killing it right now. If you haven't already, go check out his channel. Godlike editing. Also, I want to shout out my boy Zesty, one of my good friends. He's actually helping out with the channel now. He's going to be helping out with editing videos, so that's my boy. Go show him some love. Got any Persona fans here? Got any hip hop fans here? Well, there's a mashup channel called Nazen, and I think he's probably made like the most godlike mashup I've heard. Like, it's a top tier mashup. There's a lot of top tier mashups. There's this Travis Scott and freaking Persona remix he's done. I have been bumping it. That go crazy. That channel is, like, for a mashup channel, kind of underrated, considering like actual good remixes. And finally got some art. The art community, especially on Twitter, really inspires me, because like the talent just blows my mind. One is called Moxie. He is also kind of a content creator. He does like tutorials and stuff on YouTube. Like, severely underrated, and his art is just so sick. He does like Smash Bros characters in like high fashion. His graphics are just like top notch. It doesn't really mean much from a small channel like me to go shout these people out, but like, he's a great channel. So one day I was scrolling through my timeline and I just saw this picture of like Robin, which I presumed was from Fire Emblem, and I was just like, this is just beautiful. I think it was in the eyes. The Twitter handle was very Eterna. The mixture between like the eyes, the mixture of noise of like the pieces, it just looks super satisfying, and some really nice pieces. So if you're into art, please go check that person out. And the last person is RNO71 or Rono. I probably butcher a lot of Twitter handles. As an animation student myself, or like digital artist student, yeah, I'm jealous. I saw the Dawn 3D model and rig posted on my timeline one day, and I was like, man, I want to be able to do that, but I can't. 2D and 3D, mind you. Like, how are people this talented? Like, honestly, like, I just really enjoy work. I'm a huge fan of all these people I've mentioned. These are just people I've constantly gone back to their pages throughout the month and just been like, this has just inspired me. Well, this month was kind of weird, but it was kind of fun as well. Another year older, another anniversary on this channel. If you are interested in anything I mentioned, channel links in the description below. Probably gonna try and make this like a monthly thing. Follow me on Twitter to see my updates on how my Mirror's Edge experience is going. And that's about it. I hope you are all staying safe out there. And yeah, thank you for the support and peace. You a lobster. Really speed a nigga up like he eating up some pasta. Shout out to Kings, then I keep out the fan. Shout out